Hi. Thank you for this opportunity, and forgive me for becoming emotional. I've sent you my comment back in October, and I presented the testimony here in case I forget anything. I'm a mental health therapist, and what I'm about to tell you is something that, to disclose, is something that's kind of off the chart that most would kind of, I'm sure, wondered about. The first Wedgwood pack that was murdered, her name was Layla. She actually came to me psychically. And when she did, 5 minutes later, I jumped on the internet. She led me to what actually went down in her pack being gunned down with the self-interest of cattle that has been going on and on and on. I could talk about Ken Salazar, 7th generation cattle baron. This is outrageous. It needs to stop. It's really time for us to live one with the environment. The wolf, just like ourselves, is part of our environment, our ecosystem, ourselves, our hearts. Tens upon thousands of Americans have cried out to leave the wolves alone. They're our heart. They're our land. And when you think about the implication that if we can't allow wolves to live, that really threatens our own survival. You look at globally, this is just a microscope of what is happening globally upon our planet. I'm very concerned about the new amendments, particularly the fact that someone could be subjectively deducing whether or not a wolf is going to attack an animal is preposterous, given the conflict of interest of cattle ranchers, hunters, anyone with an excuse. I am very grateful that we can speak here. And I just pray in my heart that one day all can really come to that place of being in the heart and realize we're all connected. There really is no separation. There is no division. So I speak for Layla and her wedge pack that was murdered and all the wolves. And I pray that one day we can all remove our lens and see through the eyes of the wolf and really understand that their heartbeat is just as important as ours, that you really embrace the beauty of the wolf. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Bob McCoy from Sammamish, Washington. See a lot of familiar faces and some new ones, so welcome. We'll become old friends, I'm sure. I agree with the substantive statements of biodiversity defenders and wolf havens, so I won't really replay all those. I've been a proponent of sticking with the plan that we have, and I am concerned both about the changing of the definition of an attack. The old one, I know it seems unreasonable to wait till a wolf is biting something to say it's in attack mode, but statistics show that wolves go through fields with prey animals, and I think in Minnesota it was like 28% of the time. So there's really needs to be some type of contact. I think it would be fairly difficult, as others noted, to show that a wolf had the attitude or posture of wanting to attack. I'm concerned about the opening up to what essentially amounts to domestic pets. Where I live, we have a wide variety of wildlife, many of which will eat animals. They're carnivores, and so most of us keep our pets in. That seems to be our idea. The other thing is, it appears to me that the rule changes seem to stress a lethal take, a lead to the head versus let's be preventative in the first place, which I think was what the permits were about originally. Was I'm in wolf territory now, I'm going to take actions, I'm going to show the department. The department says, boy, if they get through your marginal line here, go ahead. You should be allowed to continue the defense. And one thing, and I don't know about this because I'm not a gun owner, but I do know with our ever popular Karelian bear dog program, they have cracker shells, they have rubber bullets, they make life miserable for a trapped mountain lion or a trapped bear that's being hazed back out of a town. And I'm just curious if there's been any look to carrying some noise-making shells if you're in wolf territory, and trying something preventative, scaring the wolf before it starts biting, because there is no law against that I'm aware of. So anyhow, thank you for your time, and that's all. Hope the freeways have cleared up since this afternoon's drive.
Thank you.
Sammamish, and watched a lot of changes happen over the years. I've lived there all my life, and at one time we were really out in the country also, and as time has changed, when it comes to the domestic animals, we have to keep our animals inside. We have to do preventative things because there's not as much stuff animals for them to available for those animals to go after. And I think giving people the opportunity to be able to shoot an animal just because they think they're going to do something, you know, normal human behavior is going to take the easy route. I think the past rigs that were proposed made more sense than just allowing somebody just to say, okay, that animal's going to go after my animal, so I'm going to take care of it right now. I just think that this change isn't the best bet, because I just feel personally, like I said, human behavior is going to take the easiest route out, and wolves are coming back, and people have to learn how to live with the wolves, not just try and get rid of them. You see this. I'm a member of a fishing and hunting club, and I'm not a hunter, but I'm a fisherman, and every time I broach the subject of wolves, I have this big negative feedback from all those that like to hunt, and you feel the same thing from the ranchers and such, same type of thing. We all have to live together and figure it out. It's a change, and we all have to keep going through change, and that's about what I had to say.
Thank you.